So, like, let's talk about Xenotilt's portrait support for a second. I'm not turning on lights, by the way, not for this. Fuck that. So I promise this game actually has portrait support. But, like... It's wild because you think, like, oh, they made a pinball game with no fucking tape mode. That sucks. Oh, shit. So, please enjoy my cropped game capture down here, by the way, to attempt to make this shit make any sense for the viewer whatsoever. I actually don't know if it's gonna be helpful in any way. This is like the zoom in tape mode. It's just gonna be like this. I could totally bring it in more if I manually turned off the portrait support, but then shit starts clipping off the edge of the screen like the fucking ramps on the T3 playfield and the fucking lock unit. It's very strange. And I turn this fucking shit up. Yeah. So broad structure is like shoot at scary looking bosses to collect jackpots and get multipliers. Shoot protocol start and then like shoot lit shots to spell. Oh god, that's very loud. How do these keep getting louder? I know I tuned it loud, but I don't understand how. Thanks, Rido. I missed overkill bonus because I was busy locking something. Should I have a picture-in-picture for the tilt bob? That would be at least a little bit funny, right? So yeah, shoot protocol start and then shoot the fucking shots indicated by the HUD on the right to spell words and light locks. Get all 18 letters for literally a 10-ball multi-ball, as far as I can tell. Demon's Tilt, I have played both Demon's Tilt and Xenotilt for the first time as of yesterday, and Demon's Tilt is like, I don't know, it's like the meth you take to like keep your job at the business factory, and this is just crack. They went a little bit hard on the visuals. By the way, if this is like unwatchable, I can poke around in the options for a bit and see about like contrast options and stuff. Because I know this is like a pretty unusual way to watch a video game for people on a landscape display, but like, come on, look at how much screen real estate I got. This portrait's so nice. Oh shit. We don't go to T1. T1 is scary. I played Devil's Crash for the first time like a week ago and realized that I had to check these out. And they are just like that, but like there's enough screen real estate that you can design a multi-ball and have it make sense. And also like the physics are really quite good. It's very obvious this was made with by somebody who like gives a fuck about how pinball actually plays. Nudging is like ludicrously strong in this. You're basically like force pushing the ball around, but like the playfield and the pace of progression objective seems to be tuned with some awareness of that. I found it was really, really hard to actually like cradle the ball until I started really abusing that. I also played Devil's Crash first on Mega Drive before trying the PC Engine version, which I actually tried on my fucking Analog Pocket, and it made a nice time killer in the car as we drove up to the fucking pinball joint we hit every month or so. We heard you like pinball, so we put pinball in your pinball. I don't know if you guys can see the little green start arrow on like that upper right shot here. But that is ostensibly what I'm supposed to be hitting to like start protocols. I feel like modes themselves could use a little bit of help with regards to like how they indicate shots to the player. Like, what the fuck is a dual target? I had to look it up. But like, can I cradle for turrets here? No, go back to T2. I want that overkill bonus. Oh well, we're just gonna hang out up here. The protocol shot on T2 is very funny. You have to hit it with like this weird backhand-ish thing from the fucking upper right flipper. But it's a fun shot, and like, the game gives you a lot of help when you actually like identifiably make shots. It will accelerate the ball through them to keep the game moving. So you can do goofy backhands like that and still have the power to actually get through the shot, which is nice. Now, how to actually get the ball onto the upper right flipper is something I don't know about. The pops up here are placed in a pretty amazing way. You can shoot it from the left, but I find that more difficult than taking the upper right. Scary, scary. Alright, shoot back up to T2. Wins Pro Pinball Big Race USA, Akira Psycho Ball, Flipnik Best of All. I've played fucking Pro Pinball Time Shock, and like, I thought it was kind of cute, but wasn't like super motivated to play more. Are the other Pro Pinball games a little better? Wasn't really into the theme or the visuals, and like, the rule set seemed sensible enough, but like, I don't know, I'm spoiled for choice when it comes to pinball, man. I get to be a little choosy. I think my favorite shot on the table is Protocol on T3. Oh, alright, we're down here. You could actually, if you shoot under the left upper flipper on T1, that also credits Start Protocol, which I find to be like a way, way safer shot than trying to like nudge backhand from the right flipper. Ah! That was like negligence. I should have just nudged it back up. Oh, hey, Diggle has arrived. How was your stream, Chief? We're playing Xenotilt, the sequel to Demon's Tilt, which is the spiritual successor to Devil's Crash, which is a fucking Turbografx-16 engine pinball table with 3 vertically stacked playfields and some whack-ass theming. And this is that, except it has a 10-ball multi-ball and smoked a bunch of crack. Nudging out of the fucking pops on T1 to take that quick teleport to T2. My eventual objective is to complete all 6 protocols on all 3 boards, but really, you're bouncing around so often between all the boards, and you also, like, want to actually max playfield multiplier and shit to actually score. So really, I feel like it's a little bit more wise to just like try and make sure that you have a protocol started on all 3 layers at every time, rather than like actually specifically shooting to complete a protocol anywhere but T3, at least at the start of the game. So I'll cradle here so I can... Yeah, if you cradle and nudge down, there are turrets in the slings that will shoot at enemies for you. Ultra. 100% this dev played like KI and Marvel 1. There's a Let's Go Crazy call out on some of the multi-balls. Alright, when you're done with that fucking high-speed loop, Yeah, the thing about, like, shooting protocol on T2 is that the fucking playfield is taken up by a giant fat ass the majority of the time. I'm manhandling the tilt bob a little bit, or at least I feel like I am, but it doesn't matter. Ah! Just fucking racquetballed it into a sling from one of the upper flippers. I honestly think that's the scariest thing on T1. Is Devil's Crush the sequel to Alien Crush? Shit, I missed out on Alien Crush. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. So, like, I'll be real. I think, like, Devil's Crush is cool, but, like, it plays kind of slow and the physics are a little bit hokey. So, like, as somebody who's, like, pretty proficient at getting the ball around, it can feel like you're just kind of waiting for shit to happen sometimes. That's Cradle. What am I supposed to be doing right now? Targets? Target kickers. Okay, tell me more about my playfield multiplier. Thank you very much. I have a verdict on Kirby's Pinball Land. I haven't touched it in a very long time. I remember it being charming, which is no surprise. But I don't remember having a fully formed opinion on, like, the way the gameplay works. It's like, I don't know, I'm playing a Kirby game. It's you can't be too upset when you're playing a Kirby game. Unless you're one of those weird motion-sensitive idiots trying to play Star Allies. And then you just, like, have a new problem. Alright, so locking 3 balls in a vertical line. Let's start multi-ball on the corresponding playfield. So I want to get up to T3 to start multi-ball. Which means I'm trying to fucking shove the ball out of the pops into T2. Okay, free lock, sure, man. I guess I'll start progressing T2 perks. Pal World Pinball, can you fucking imagine? Let's go Slavery Pinball. I am just not doing the blackjack gimmick down there, by the way. Alright, multi-start is like a utterly hilarious shot on T3. Please tell me more about my playfield multiplier. I am so excited to hear it. Is that picture-in-picture down there useful to anyone at all? So I know the HUD gets pretty small in portrait mode. I feel like it's just there because I feel like I need something to fill the screen. Or like, the implication is that I believe that someone wants to stare at my face, which is very cavalier of me. How's the tilt bob? I can ease up a little bit. Clang. It's just disconnected, so having to shift my sight there sucks. Yeah, such as pinball, right? You should picture-in-picture every other UI element. Alright. Oh, shit.
Never mind.
Garbage. I just shouldn't be playing that way on T1 to begin with. It's so fucking scary. You could stream sideways and make people turn their monitors. I'm pretty sure Twitch has support for vertical video. I haven't quite gone the way of TikTok yet, but that option has existed within me for a while. Yeah, they played KI for sure. Yeah, nudge gets back to a cradle there. Let's just like turret that because I kind of hate it. Shooting the orbit to get out of T1 is like the most reliable shot on the fucking table. Alright, got a lock clip. Multi-ball start is gonna fucking dump everything. which makes it extremely fucking funny. Wide. Early. So I haven't made a ton of progress, and it's ball 3. I guarantee I wouldn't be able to read the score on the table without my contacts. The big score is definitely good for someone. Picture in picture the ball. Dude, what if? I thought of just doing a fucking cropped view that's just the center of the fucking screen. Alright, multi-ball start. Actually, let me do this because I think it's a little bit funny. I need to get this thing out of T1. I guess that's one way of doing that. Okay. I don't know what the fucking... I think just beating Blackjack Cat on T1 starts a multi-ball on its own or gives you an add-a-ball to a current one. Like it's one of the only stackable modes. I don't know what infinite ball save actually does, because if it's infinite ball save, that's not correct. I think you get like a global multiplier that stacks with playfield multipliers while multi-balls are running, which is just a hilarious idea. Also, I'm literally in the lock UI while a multi-ball is happening, which is just complete nonsense. Can I cradle to, like, deal with this shit on T1 really quickly? I just don't want to play on T1 at all while that fucking shield is up. It makes returns so nonsensically dangerous. Can I nudge that into... Okay, rolling to the in lane. One of them's on T2. Wait, are you in the lock UI now? Okay, Tilt Bob's getting crazy. I'm gonna let that settle for a bit. I think, okay, so it forcibly locks after a bit in multi-ball. It won't let you fucking lame out the multi-ball by playing single ball. Alright, these are regened again, so... We're just gonna cradle and turret those. That's not bad for scoring either, if you haven't noticed. Alright, let's shoot that. Fuck. Alright, back to single ball. Oh wait, I still have T3 multi-ball lit. Can I just nudge right in there? Yeah, I can! Oh, and I started it... Well, okay, I don't know what this mode is called, so we're calling it Giant Skeleton Head Frenzy. It's like after you like do a certain amount of damage to the T3 boss, this shit starts, and if you lock a ball in the head, you can upgrade it for the rest of the ball, and I don't know what it does yet. There's some shit still going on T2 and T3 that I can no longer be a part of, I guess. We're in the lock UI again. I'm abusing the shit out of the tilt bob and need to knock it off. Alright, can I get something back up to T3? Okay, there's something up there. I can't see it, but it's up there. I should probably, like, deactivate the lock UI so I can actually, like, play with the other fucking... The sound design for Ultras is up there, man. Okay, we're on the lock UI again. I'll lock something T1 so maybe I can start something down here while I'm stuck here. Okay, we're at 99 playfield multiplier, so the scoring can actually, like, start. Some shit's going on up there. Let's see if I can make some shots to fucking T3. Okay. I went quiet on the tilt bob for a long time, so now I can start manhandling it again. This is a video game, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. Alright, let's cradle Forbidden Turret. The skeleton appears. I'll accept the skeleton appears. Alright, I need one more lock for T1. Let's lock that while this rolls to the in lane. Alright. Multi-start is lit. How do I want to make that shot, actually? I feel like it's probably best to try it from, like, the upper left. Probably helps if the fucking playfield is clear, but I failed the blackjack minigame, so... Okay, so we're back to single ball play for 1 second. Damn it. I drained with a multi-ball lit. I'm a shitter. Alright, so that was a pretty good first game. I'm feeling, like, warmed up. How are we feeling about this fucking thing? This game apparently, like, actually has a portrait UI for results, but it doesn't turn on if you're actually, like, if your monitor is rotated to portrait mode, which is nonsense. Hyper-concentrated rad. Right down to large skeleton. So one very funny thing about this game, right? There's a post on the fucking Steam discussion boards that's like, hey man, you gotta do something about these cheated leaderboards, because if you go to the global leaderboards, everybody's got int 32 max, which is like, you know, you see this all the time in Steam games that use the native Steam leaderboard functionality that don't, like, have any restrictions on, like, score submission or, like, don't moderate. You know? And the dev responds to this thread with, no, we are literally maxing the Steam leaderboards in, like, standard play because only Sony lets us use 64-bit integers. Please look at the Billionaire Club scoreboard instead. And I know you can't see it because this... But the Billionaire Club scoreboard is a secondary scoreboard added to the game that is measured in billions with 2 decimal points of precision. So the lowest unit of score that matters on the actual leaderboard is 10 million. And basically the response in the thread goes, yeah, I feel like it might give off a weird impression if the leaderboards look hacked to people who, like, are just driving by and playing. But you figure as soon as somebody scores 1 billion, then they'll come by and be like, oh, so this is the game, right? My top is 12 billion so far. I kind of want to go for top 100 on this game at least, and I don't really know where that's at. Oh, there we go. Wow, only 18 billion. That's, like, that's very achievable, I feel. My 12 billion game was, like, before I was a big nudge abuser, so I feel like I can do something fun with that. Streamer openly confesses leaderboard to get above number 69. I'll do it for you, Ava. I'll do my best. Yeah, look at how, like, low and normal the numbers are now. So, like, the first objective on T2 was genuinely the hardest objective on T2, I think. It's, like, shots to the generator, which is that fucking, like, the unit up top that, like, charges your ball. And, like, 18 shots to generator compared to, like, a handful of pop hits is actually kind of a fucked up objective. But you hit it a lot just, like, by playing, so I don't worry about it too much. Alright, let's shoot Protocol on T1. Or not. I don't like spending a lot of time on T1, but during multi-balls I'll inevitably spend a lot of time there because I'm trying to protect, like, my ball that's drained the lowest so far. So I don't think it makes a ton of sense to worry about Protocol shots on T1. In most of my games, T3 is the slowest to complete because it's genuinely quite hard to stay up there sometimes. The elements that move your ball around are, like, pretty intense, and the flipper gaps up there are wider as well. Comparatively, I feel like it's very easy to stay on T2. Yeah, and if you want to cradle, you can just, like, slam the ball to the fucking base of the flipper and just kind of believe in dreams. Get exactly number 69. That's tricky. That takes finesse, you know. So this is... Protocol on T3 is a lot easier of a shot if there isn't literally a wall in front of it. Yeah, like the fucking... You like the fucking red screen edge for, like, the tilt bob getting to the danger zone? You like how there's a physical fucking tilt bob being modeled here? Except the way it's being modeled makes no sense and is clearly, like, extremely video gamey for fun. Alright, I should at least have a T1 protocol started. So I'm gonna wait for the tilt bob to settle a little bit. It's chilling out. And we're gonna try to shoot under the upper left flipper. Not quite. Alright, we made it on the right instead. Shit. It's wild how you can actually miss the fucking ball saver peg if you do that. That's a pretty dumb way to drain ball one. I feel pretty bad about that, but I don't want this to become a reset grind stream, so I think I'm just gonna try to play out every game. I could always go for wizard mode in hardcore, which would be like a very funny objective to attempt, considering that fucking hardcore mode has fishtails flippers and it's a one ball. Yeah, and I've made 2, like, generator shots the entire time. I want to integrate nudging into my gameplay a little bit better, because I set that 12 bill while basically never nudging, because I, like, didn't mechanically understand how it was working. I'm still in, like, the physical pinball mode of, like, oh, I'm moving the table into the ball. No, in Xenotilt, you are the ball. I also don't know how variables work yet, but, like, they just kind of happen to me without me needing to worry about it too much, so it's fine. Woo! You see that cradle? Genuinely, it is so fucking hard to cradle in this game without nudging. It's possible that this game is just for me. I don't know. I have never encountered a video pinball that gives a shit on this level. And what's wild, I'll like be open about this. I like pirated this to try it out and played it for like 5 minutes and was like, what the fuck is going on? It took, like, Key giving this a look for me to, like, actually say, huh, okay, let's give this thing another try. Nudging in IRL pinball is crazy. I feel like in machines that are set, like, as loose as is typical for, like, on-location play, I feel like there's basically no reason not to give the machine a little bit of a tap when the ball starts entering the outlane region. Just because, like, by moving the fucking inlane posts and the outlane posts, you basically shrink the region that the ball can fall into in, like, a momentary way. So it's not all, like, dramatic fucking shake-shove type stuff. Sometimes it's just little taps to, like... You think it's something like the right orbit in Medieval Madness, where, like... You can give it a little bit of a tap to make sure that it doesn't, like, it comes off the wall and doesn't hit the right sling. Lack of transcodes is hurting me right now. Oh, dang, did I not get them? I swear to God I saw the fucking, the menu. Did Twitch fuck me? I'm not in the fucking roll your own transcodes beta. And honestly, the fact that they're doing that is kind of irritating to me. Ah! You do not have transcodes at the moment. Should I restart for them? It shouldn't take too long. It might take like a couple of minutes of just fucking hitting the button repeatedly. Oh, that's not what I was supposed to lock. Well, I'm on ball 3, so maybe after this game I'll give it a fucking nudge and see what's going on. That's crazy. I turned on the stream and I'm like, oh, I got him first try, and then, like, proceeded to not think about it anymore. That Twitch enhanced broadcasting beta really do be unavailable to everyone. Which is weird to me because, like, the entire motivation for enhanced broadcasting 100% is to, like, make it cheaper for them to run the service. Transcodes are almost certainly, like, for smaller streamers, they are one of the most expensive things the platform has to do, almost certainly. Video encoding fucking blows. Take some free stuff here briefly. Dude, last night I was fucking locked in on this game. You should have seen it. It was like fucking 3-hour games. I'm wondering if I can get wizard mode twice in a game. That's kind of like my personal objective on, like, the medium term for this thing. I've only ever gotten it once, but on that game I was quite close to getting it again, because you can make progress in protocols while wizard mode is running. It doesn't wait for it to return to single ball play before they reset. Energy scythe. I wonder if nudging in this game is analog. It's so fucking radioactively fast that it might kind of be hard to tell. So let's see what I can make of this ball 3. I definitely didn't lock that. I was thinking about perks, and then that just happened to me. So, like, blackjack gimmick down here. It's like, center target is like, hit me, and then the hands are stand, and I think you genuinely have to actually win hands of blackjack to defeat that fucking boss, which is like, exactly whose idea is this, except I think this is like solo dev, so we know exactly whose idea it was, and like, they're amazing. Alright, the skeleton appears. Alright, get the fuck back up there. There we go. Yeah, so now we have crazy orange ball of unknown portent. I genuinely do not know what the utility of locking a ball up here is. But I know that in this fucking little hurry-up sequence, continued hits to the head are, like, funny score. Tilt Bob's going a little crazy. Alright. Skeleton Phase 2. Featuring the Eye Pendulum. Oh yeah, there's a fucking Add-a-Ball up here during the section for no fucking reason. So it isn't even a full multi-ball, it's just its own thing. I'm gonna hit A so that that locks somewhere so I can stop thinking about it. Oh yeah, now my upgraded ball is in the fucking locks. Hello, Frey. You get back from Sam's? Are you guys going to play Magic today? I saw some stuff in the group chat about that. He was saying it was going to be pretty early, so I assumed that if we did anything for your birthday, it would be a little later. By the way, it's Frey's fucking birthday. Just gonna make y'all aware of that. Because, like, if you want to go out somewhere, I will cut this right here. Dead ass. But I figured it would be late. And also, like, you didn't want to fucking drive a shit ton on the spare. Wait, are you physically home? Why am I shouting at you through stream delay? Hold on. Oh, yeah. So you're not going? Hold on, if I can get it. You got sushi.
This is my breakfast.
I'm holding it for you so you can sit down on my shitty futon frame and move the weighted blanket wherever you need. Is this gas station sushi?
It was at Sam's Club.
Okay.
So, presumably one step above on the food safety scale.
It's more than a few, I would say.
Did you want one?
It's your breakfast. It's your birthday. Besides, I've eaten. You're good to go.
I realized, damn, I miss sushi. It's my birthday.
It's my birthday and I'm an adult and I can buy 20 pounds of Skittles if I want to. Tool says Sam's sushi is alright. That's encouraging. Good to know that you're not ingesting poison. So yeah, I don't know if you want to like do something today. We were talking about hitting round 1 earlier, but I don't know how much you want to like drive on the spare.
Coffee seems to only be bad in like morning and night, and I don't understand what. Morning, I guess I can understand because I wake up fucking dehydrated.
Yeah, do you have any idea what you're down with? Because like D seems to be down with it too, but like I've spent way too much time in close proximity to you over the last couple of days to believe that whatever you have is contagious.
Like D seems perfectly fine. Like you mentioned, like he had a thing, but he's over it.
Like I don't know, would it be ridiculous to go to the arcade at like fucking 11 p.m. masked up if we don't even know what you have is like a virus? Congratulations on your salmonella.
I say staring at my salmon.
That is where that root word comes from, isn't it? Is it?
I'm no good.
That seems like it would make sense, but you hear about salmonella from like eggs, not salmon, right? My expertise is so fucking narrow, man. I like know some stuff about like how to make video games and like a smaller amount about how to like make appealing sounds or like how to operate broadcasting software, and then everything outside of that is like, oh man, we're fucked beyond belief. There's no hope for me. We're not gonna make it.
So here's an amusing thing. I suppose it could be charitably called a fact.
Yeah.
The label for this listed its contents as salmon, tuna, and eddy.
Eddie, huh?
You know, the Japanese word for shrimp.
You're telling me a shrimp?
A shrimp made this sushi?
You won't survive as an isekai protagonist. Isn't that like what happens in isekai though? Like you die?
You literally did not survive?
Yeah, chicken and eggs usually. I don't know, just gaslight myself in like an entire circle because you said something that sounded like it should make sense. No! Dude, why am I trying to fucking tit pass in this game? The nudge force is not enough when something's actually cradled.
Yeah, fuck it. Hit a wrap on later.
Okay. Yeah, you just fucking let me know when you're gonna head out. I only started streaming because I deadass thought you guys were gonna go to Magic.
Yeah. Like, honestly? Maybe I eat breakfast, let the stomach settle for a minute, and then just fucking go.
I can be down for that, man.
Like, I figured they probably have fewer people early on Friday. How aware are you that it's 10 a.m.
Australia.
No.
Keep up. That's right, I've doxed all my viewers individually. Dude, did I seriously make 0 letters ball 1? That's crazy.
Confirmed illiterate.
One of the achievements for this game is spell your first word. It's like you can nudge like fucking crazy when cradling, but only inward. Out, you're not gonna get a tip pass worth shit. That's not how it works. You think Sword of Rage broke again since we've last been there?
You think they ever fixed it?
You think anyone besides us plays it?
Well, not since it's been broke.
It's like, what did they fucking do to that thing the last time we saw it? Is there like just no flail there anymore?
Yeah, like they've removed the flail, but it's been sitting there and disabled the entire time. Been over a year now. I have no idea if they fixed it. So could we have been?
Wasn't it working at one point?
Yeah, before the end of the flail came off.
Yeah, but the flail came off and then it was disabled for a couple months, and then I swear I remember them fixing it.
I do not. We will see, I guess.
It's wild. You can't tip pass, but you can post transfer. This game's for fucking warlocks. We've upgraded past Pinball Wizard.
Pinball Archmage.
That might have been what Demon's Tolt was about. I don't know. Hi-Fi Rush got an anniversary update that added PS button prompts and maybe added calibration. Oh man. So like... I'm not gonna say that I was being unfair to Hi-Fi Rush. What I will say is that the problem that I have with Hi-Fi Rush is the problem that I have with, like, an incredible amount of rhythm games. Which is that, like, if the game expects me to time anything by the sounds that it is producing, instead of the sounds that my fingers are producing making contacts with the switches, then it'd either better be using fucking WAS API exclusive, or I don't want to play it. Because there's always going to be perceptible lag from, like, a software sound plate in response to my inputs, versus, like, my inputs making a noise as the button actuates.
Yeah.
And that bugs the shit out of me. Like, I couldn't get into 2DX until, like, the cab started having WAS API exclusive shit, like when they upgraded to fucking Windows 10 instead of Windows 7.
That game is so old, it probably started in, like, mid-98.
Dude, it was all bespoke way back when.
Man, really?
It's like, so like Sound Voltex is mostly fine because that game actually doesn't have like a ton of fucking hit sounds that are like actually meaningfully reactive. Like lasers don't have timing, so nobody gives a shit about when those effects play. T1 is just killing me. And then like the few FX notes that actually have like a sound cue, those started showing up in the later games, and by the time I got into Sound Voltex enough to actually notice them, we had a fucking Exceed Gear Valkyrie cab with exclusive audio, so it's like low latency enough that they don't fucking blow. Because there's the occasional, like, FX note that plays like a clap sound or something. WAS, and I don't know what it stands for. I'm like, that's what I'd expect. But yeah, it's basically for a while now, Windows has like had some vague ideas of supporting like, hey, this program can exclusively grab this audio device instead of having to share it with the rest of the system, which means it has like really fine-grained control over timing and can like respond very quickly. It gets to like control buffer sizes and shit. And that's really, really nice for rhythm games that have, like, hit sounds or key sounds that are meant to be, like, reactive. Because it can genuinely get so tight that, like, the perceptual delay just fades away. And that's something you've always kind of had access to if you're, like, into, fucking production. You have, like, I don't know what the fuck is going on the backside, but a lot of interfaces will support, fucking ASIO for, like, a similar exclusive audio standard, where it's like, I want programs to directly control my timing characteristics. I am not sharing one at a time, please. Yeah, it's been a long, long time since we've been to round one.
Yeah.
Probably, like, not since we got the Altec, right?
Yeah.
Which I've been using, but, like, not as much as I'd like, because typically the times where I'm like, alright, I'm done with my work for the day, time to play DDR, it's 1 in the morning, and we live with someone who has a normal sleep schedule, and whose bedroom is directly connected to the garage.
Like, that basically is, like, been my entire experience. How a little longer.
Yeah, especially because, like, you've been doing 40 hours recently.
Yeah. Like, for 40 hours, like, I'd love to get home and, like, oh yeah, DDR time, I'll wake back up a little. No, it's 5 in the morning.
Acrox provides Windows Audio Session, by the way.
Yeah, close enough.
2 out of 3. You get to a better number there by counting by letter instead of by word.
Edit distance. I don't think that meant anything new.
Yeah, I wonder. You think, fucking... What is the fucking drum game that we keep trying to play, but it's dead every time we get there? Music Diver?
Yeah.
I think Music Diver is actually fucking up.
I mean, like, the Music Diver was brand new, like round 1 themselves.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see it down so often.
I figure that's because, like, just a brand new concept. Like, I've never seen a game ask you to drum when I touch it. Like, I can think of arcade drum games that, you know, it's Guitar and Taiko.
Yeah.
We have invented a dedicated controller for this.
Yeah, the physical drums.
Yeah.
I think Music Diver is, like, neat, even though, like, the fact that it's trying to sell me a battle pass and credits is definitely strange.
Music Diver is neat, but I'm also, like, can we stop trying to do political contrast universally, please?
League of Legends.
They realized that shit eventually.
Yeah, they did. It was pretty quickly, too, honestly.
Was it? I'm like out of the loop.
League of Legends is very old.
Yeah, like, it's very old. So, like, but still, wasn't it like 5 years or some bullshit?
Yeah, but League of Legends is very old.
League of Legends is like 50, right?
Did you know The Little Mermaid came out in 1878? Feel old yet?
Chris Anderson's The Little Mermaid.
True. Oh. That was supposed to be a nudge so I could hit the fucking core while cradling, but instead I just caused myself a fucking issue. I dig the multi-ball songs in this game. Yeah, I remember fucking, like, junior year of high school or something. It's like, friend introduced me to League of Legends by being like, yeah, just pick Warwick and then, like, go farm shit in the jungle. When you're, like, a level 1 account with no rune page, and you just, like, die to red buff. And that's, like, your jungling experience. And then the game goes on for another 45 minutes. I'm trying to stand. It's not working out currently.
Does the fireball behave any differently?
I have no idea what the deal is with the ball you get upgraded from locking in the fucking skeleton hurry up. Alright, back to single ball play, but... Nudging can help you a lot on, like, the number of shots required there. Yeah. Seems like you clear second protocols pretty easily because you just exist in T2 for 90% of the game. Yeah, it's like T2 has a lot of, like, looping shots and the flipper gap is pretty narrow. You clear a lot of T1 objectives pretty easily because, like, when you're in multi-ball, you're focusing on T1. And you're just getting a whole bunch of bullshit switch hits. And, like, in single ball play, you're spending a ton of time in T2 because it's just, like, easy to stay there. Nice. But, like, actually staying on T3 1 based on what position I'm at in the game. And, like, when I heard perks in the pinball game, and, like, not as in Percocet, I, like, just about closed the store page. But, like, they're basically all scoring related, and none of them are stupid bullshit, which is nice. Are we getting coxed? Is it happening? Has it concluded? Everything looks fine on this end. So yeah, I'm on the last letter for T1 and T2, so I really just need to actually, like, live on T3 for a bit and, like, make shots, which means I need to not drain out of T2 as, like, a primary objective. Alright, hit the multi-ball at least. Let's go crazy! I'm just trying not to nudge too much right now. We're just gonna, like, play responsibly. And, like, if switch hits happen on T3 while I'm managing T2, that's great. That's my take right now. Just, like, trying to keep the flippers active because I can't see. Oh yeah, this game has, like, 4 different multipliers. It has, like, playfield multiplier, jackpot multiplier, and then, like, global multiplier. And it's just, like, a glimpse into madness. Ooh, that's scary. Alright. We're gonna let the tilt bob settle. Alright, so I got letters done on T1. I need 3 letters T3, and I need to finish dual targets on T2. dual targets are like the alternating ones on the ramps, I think. Which means they're like upper flipper shots while a boss is present. Alright, there we go. So, T2 letters finished. Now I just really, really want to fucking get and stay on T3. Points.
Ammo depleted. Wow. Ammo crash. Multiplier up. Wow.
Get out of there. Ah, damn it. It is genuinely uncanny playing this after playing fucking Devil Crush and being like, oh, it's just a better game. Dude said, we're making Devil's Crush with blackjack and hookers, and then did it.
What is that? Demon Tilt? Demon Tilt on blackjack.
Ah! What a horrible nudge. My god.
Drain 100 balls. Okay.
Yeah.
Arcade time?
That is a brutally awful nudge. I cannot believe it. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down if you're down.
Yeah.
What do you think the fucking, it's a Friday. Is it gonna be, like, loud as fuck if we go right now?
It's Friday, but it's rush hour.
Alright, well, we'll see what happens. I had a game that almost broke 2 bills, so I guess that's fine. Fucking, is this a mess to watch? I genuinely don't know. Because I think I will probably be playing it more, trying to go for, like... I think 69 bill seems like a nice score to aim for.
Nice.
Yes, but it owns Make It Worse. Okay.
Just add the OBS bloom filter onto it.
Yeah, one more thing is that, like, this is how far the playfield can zoom out. If we want to take that route, you can just get everything everywhere all at once. Which,
I don't
like...
know why it's moving up and down a little. It seems like it fits pretty nicely in the screen curve here.
Yeah, I think there's, like...
There was an option to, like, turn off
auto center or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, this is just for me playing it. I'm sure this is, like, exceptionally unwatchable. I like this more, actually. Alright, fuck me. See you tomorrow.
Bye!